to the Forensic Codex. Today we have come up with a recruitment opportunity and we will be discussing each aspect of this vacancy that has been released by the Uttar Pradesh Subordinate Service Selection Commission under the Agency of Forensic Sciences Laboratory, where you will be having 208 posts for scientific assistant and lab assistant together. So the entire notification of this vacancy is out and the last date to apply is 17th of August. So this entire recruitment has been released by the UPSSC under the Agency of Forensic Sciences Laboratory, which was out on 27th of July, and the application has already begun. So those who want to apply for this recruitment can fill the form before 17th of August. The age limit here for this vacancy is 21 to 40 years as on 1st of July 2026. However, there is one important eligibility criteria for this recruitment that all of you need to know. Interested candidates who have qualified PET 2025 exam with a valid scorecard can apply online, and those candidates who have qualified it are only eligible for this exam. So you can apply from the website of UPSSC, that is upsssc.gov.in, and you can submit your applications before 17th of August. There's an entire recruitment overview of the vacancy, and here the recruiting department organization is UPSSC, recruiting department is FSL UP Lucknow, exam name is Vidhi Vigyan Prayogshala. So main examination code is here, advertisement number is 15 Pariksha/2026, advertisement publication date is 24th of July 2026. Post names are scientific assistant and lab assistant, Prayogshala Sahayak. So total vacancies are 208. Whereas if we talk about the pay level, so it is for scientific assistant is level 6 of pay and for lab assistant is level 4. As I already mentioned that the main eligibility for this vacancy to apply is PET qualification, and the age limit 21 to 40 years. Mode of application is online. Selection would be based on the main examination after the shortlisting is done based on your PET 2025 score. The applications has started and the last date to apply is 17th of August. However, the correction window or the fee reconciliation window will be open till 24th of August. Now if we talk about the vacancy post-wise number, and that is for the scientific assistant general selection, there are 134 number of posts, where the unreserved is 54, SC is 28, ST 2, OBC 37, EWS 13 posts. And accordingly, there are different number of posts for the lab assistant, 56 together, whereas for UR it is 23, and for other categories it is the number mentioned. So for special selection scientific assistant there are 13 posts, and again for laboratory assistant special selection there are 5 posts, and in total there are 205 posts that are out from the UPSSC site. Now what is the eligibility requirement? What are the qualifications requirement? So for biology domain, the candidates must hold the qualification in one of the following 4 domains. In any one of the 4 domains, you need to have your qualifications that are required by the UPSSC, and this is for scientific assistant post. Whereas in the lab assistant post, again the qualifications are mentioned. For the scientific assistant post, either you need to have a bachelor's of science in biological science or forensic sciences with specialization in biology or biotechnology, biochemistry, genetics, cell biology, or microbiology from a recognized university or institute. Those who are from physical sciences domain, they need to have a B.Sc in physical science or forensic science with specialization in physical sciences, nuclear sciences, instrumentation, or electronics. Or if you are someone having B.Tech in instrumentation or electrical and electronics engineering or civil and mechanical engineering, you are eligible, but you need to have a PET qualification. And for chemistry domain students, B.Sc in chemistry or forensic sciences with specialization in chemistry or biochemistry from a recognized university. Again, computer science domain students, bachelor's degree in computer science or A-level diploma from NIE LIT. So preferential qualification for this post is candidates with an M.Sc in the relevant subject for biology, physical sciences, chemistry domains, a higher qualification in computer science, a minimum 2 years of service in the Territorial Army or a National Cadet Corps. B certificate will be given preference in case of a tie in other respects. If there is a tie according to the requirements, then person with such qualification or experience will be given preference over the other. Again, for the lab assistant qualification, these are the requirements, very similar to scientific assistant. However, here forensic sciences students are not eligible for the lab assistant, and the ones who are from biology domain, they need to have a B.Sc in biology, and physical sciences domain, B.Sc in physical sciences, chemistry and computer sciences. Accordingly, a bachelor's degree is required. Preferential qualification is also here enlisted for the lab assistant. Candidates with a minimum of 2 years service in the Territorial Army or a National Cadet Corps, B certificate will be given preference under the same rules. If we talk about the age limit for this vacancy, for both scientific assistant and lab assistant posts, candidates must have attained 21 years of age and must not have attained more than 40 years of age as on 1st of July 2026 of the calendar year in which vacancies are advertised. So, however, the upper age relaxation is admissible for SC, ST, OBC candidates and other eligible categories as per Uttar Pradesh government rules notified from time to time. Salary structure is level 6 for the scientific assistant and level 4 for the lab assistant, which is the pay scale. There is a range of the minimum to max here that falls under level 6, and for level 4 this is the range for the pay scale. For the fee under this recruitment, for application fee is 0 for all the categories, whereas online processing fee is 25 rupees, a very basic fee required to fill the application, to process the application actually. However, the application fee is nil, and the total fee again is 25 rupees each for every category. So dependents of freedom fighters, ex-servicemen, women, or person with disabilities and outstanding sports person category candidates will pay fees as per their original base category listed above. Fee for the main examination will be charged separately. This is important to be noted that for the main examination there will be a separate fee, and only from candidates that are shortlisted for the main exam to be paid before downloading the main exam admit card. About the selection process, it would be made purely on the basis of main written exam, and the shortlisting of the candidates before the exam would be done based on the PET 2025 score. The written exam will consist of a single question paper of 100 objective marks, multiple choice questions carrying 100 marks, and the time given will be 2 hours, that is 120 minutes. Each question carries 1 mark, and there is a negative marking of 25%, that is 1/4 of the mark for each wrong answer. So you need to keep consideration of the negative marking as well if you are preparing for the exam. This is the subject wise breakdown of the number of questions that the main exam will be having for physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, each containing 10 marks. For forensic sciences, it would be 25. Computer and information technology concepts and contemporary developments, it would be for 15 marks. General information related to the state of Uttar Pradesh, 20 marks. So total is 100. Time allowed is 2 hours or 120 minutes. Now the syllabus, part 1 subject highlights are for physics, this is the syllabus. For chemistry again, and for biology, mathematics, you can take a screenshot of this part and also visit the website for a detailed information and app knowledge regarding the requirements of this vacancy. For forensic science, this is the syllabus. These all are included in the paper 1, that is the part 1 of the exam. So forensic sciences for this syllabus. For mathematics part of the paper, this is the syllabus. For forensic science of the paper, this is the syllabus. So part 2 covers the computer and information technology fundamentals. These all need to be covered under the part 2. For part 3, the Uttar Pradesh history, culture, art, festival, geography, natural resources, economy, agriculture, this all is covered under the part 3 of the syllabus prescribed. As I mentioned, the syllabus is divided into the parts. Part 1 contains the physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, forensic sciences part. Part 2 contains the computer, audio, IT information. Part 3 is regarding the general information, GK knowledge of the Uttar Pradesh state. So the syllabus is divided accordingly into 3 parts, with each part containing its appropriate syllabus. Now, what are the documents required? PET 2025 registration number and a valid scorecard. Educational qualification certificates, degree or mark sheets that the domain you have selected for. Category certificate, if you belong to any category like SC, ST, OBC, you need to have a category certificate, and that is required for the form application. EWS certificate, disability certificate, if you are applying under the disability certificate you need to have for this Divyangjan category. freedom fighter, dependent certificate, ex-serviceman certificate, if you belong to any of these categories. So outstanding sportsperson certificate, and a recent photograph and signature as uploaded during PET 2025 auto populated in this application. So same as you have uploaded for the PT exam, you need to also upload the photograph here. Now you need to know how to apply for this recruitment. You have to visit the official website of UPSSC, that is upssc.gov.in. Go to the live advertisement segment on the homepage and click on the relevant advertisement to download or view it. Log in using your PET registration number and verify using OTP that will be sent to your registered mobile number. Review your auto displayed information that the portal will be sourcing from the PET details. So select tick or tick the post you wish to apply for, falling under the category you want to apply. Confirm your educational details for the selected post. Enter your verification code that will be available. Review your PET 2025 photograph and signature. That will be auto displayed, but you need to review it to check if it's correct and verify its eligibility. Indicate post preference, which post you want to apply for. Read the declaration carefully. Tick all the check boxes to agree. Enter the verification code. Pay the required fee via credit or your debit or internet banking. So download and print the final submitted application form for records. Now here is the website. Uttar Pradesh Subordinate Service Selection Council website is here. And this is a notice board. These are the live advertisements that are being popped up. So you need to click under which you are applying. You need to find the number of, as the number I already mentioned for this exam is 15. Here is the notification that is being popped up on this website, and you can then proceed accordingly as per the application process. So those who want to apply for this recruitment, review the application process and fill your applications as soon as possible, since 17 August is the last date and you need to apply before or by 17th of August. All the eligibility criteria have been discussed and you need to check if you are eligible according to the vacancy, according to the requirements that are preferred. So if you fall under the category or any of the eligibility that need certifications, keep your category certifications ready and apply to this requirement as soon as possible. And all the best for your exams. Do like, share and subscribe to Forensic Codex to be updated with all the recruitment as well as academic informations provided first hand to forensic community.